This is a long-term review of the PlayStation 3 DualShock 3 controller. This is the red version. This is about 10 years of use. I don't use the controller every day. However, this is what you expect visually and physically after 10 years of use of this controller. I'm not doing a game test, but just what it looks like, how it feels. So the one thing you'll notice is the analog sticks. I was using these thumbstick covers or grips, which were on this analog stick, and it left a residue over the years. Even if I didn't use these grips, the surfaces of these analog sticks would deteriorate over time. And on another controller I had, the same PS3 DualShock 3 controller in black, it would deteriorate. The rubber feeling would be very smooth and it wouldn't be good to use. As you see, the buttons right here, they still have the membrane feeling. This is after, again, 10 years of use, still very good. The buttons are somewhat mushy though. The D-pad is not as stiff as it was before when I had it on day one, but as you can hear, the D-pad still does work very well. And I dropped this controller a couple times and there hasn't been any like dings or anything damages on this controller. It's very durable. The triggers, or R1, R2, L1, L2, are very solid still. It's still very lightweight to this day. In this current day of age, it's a very lightweight controller compared to most modern gaming controllers like the Xbox Series X or the DualShock 4 or the DualSense PS5 controller is very lightweight. So visually, after 10 years of use, it still looks very good. And physically, the buttons still work. Everything still works as intended. It's still a very comfortable controller, especially if you have smaller hands. I believe this is a USB-B port, Type B port. It's still good. No pins are broken. And it's still intact. Only problem with this controller, I guess the PS3 in general, is that these controllers do not charge on the PS3 unless you turn it on. You cannot charge this controller anywhere else unless it's connected to a PS3. So that's something you want to think about if you get one of these controllers. And you'll see on here, there's some wear and tear in terms of some dust, some dirt. You know, this is not fully clean. I should clean this, but this is what you expect after years of use. Overall, it's very solid, it does its job, and it's still a reliable controller 10 years later.